News Geelong. Well, we'll head to the Geelong Greyhound Racing Centre at Beckley Park, where we look back on race 6, which was won by Noble Bale and brought to you by Nardi Produce.
Racing, Noble Bale only fair, then crowded, winning it from the outside. Mel Allen going out fast to second, not on Yanelli, and Noble Bale going to third. He should have gone the inside, but he goes wide and now drops across to third. They're out by 3 to Lucky on Black. Well back, Mar Millions, followed 2 lengths away, Ladaro Dash, then Nimble Tiger. At about 4 lengths away, Singapore slipped last as the favourite Noble Bale got inside, not on Yanelli. Took the lead. This is game, set, match. About 5 away, Mel Allen, then Mar Millions. Noble Bale up to the corner, 4 or 5. Cleared and not on Yanelli, and with that tremendous turn of mid-race pace, Noble Bale too good. Noble Bale by 5 to not on Yanelli, 3 or 4 away third. I'd say Mel Allen just holds that over Mar Millions.
What? Look at that race. Moving on to race 10 now, and the Austin Wines 400 metre race was won by Not So Funny.
Racing, Paddy Zari slow to begin, winning at LJ Tirana, Not So Funny, and Padamick away quickly out wider with Kafiti, Conmara Flame going around the outside now. Paddy Zari, then a Hillview Jake, Mermaid Princess, and check 5 away last. Padamick up to the corner. Leader LJ Tirana turns 2 in front, running on Not So Funny, and Paddy Zari coming up behind them. Not So Funny and Paddy Zari claim LJ Tirana, but Not So Funny just in front and gets in.
Exciting action up at the track. Well, we'll head down to the Falcon's Nest now, talking with 2013 Club Best and Fairest, Alix Tigani. Alex, after a 19-game season with half a dozen best on ground performances, you are the Geelong Falcons Best and Fairest for 2013. How does that title feel?
Oh, well, it's pretty humbling, obviously. I mean, you don't play footy for those individual awards, but it is always nice to get recognised.
Yes. The main question a lot of journos in the Geelong area have asked was, had Al played in the Vic Country squad, perhaps the Best and Fairest would have gone elsewhere. I beg to differ. What are your thoughts?
What, did the Vic Country squad?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously missed out on the Vic Country. It was pretty disappointing. That was one of my goals for the start of the year, but I think in hindsight, I really enjoyed the second half of the season playing with the Falcons and trying to get to the finals. Obviously, we didn't quite make it all the way, but we gave it our best shot, so that's all we can ask for.
Not only did you give it your best shot, but you personally were the best on ground for the Falcons in that final prelim loss. Obviously, you don't want to reflect on it, but individually, that's something. I got a question. Now that you've got the Best and Fairest award under your name, do you feel extra confident come draft day?
Oh, I wouldn't say I'm very confident coming draft day, but look, I'm just sitting back and see what happens. Haven't got my hopes up too high, but I know I'll be playing footy next year regardless what happens on draft day.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't just your night, there were many awards. I'd like to get your comment on the runner-up, who was also a co-captain, and of course the third place, Louis Taylor.
Yeah, runner-up, very deserving. Cheetahs and Louis Taylor. I think Cheetahs co-captain with me this year. Been a pleasure to work with him. Very hard at it. Played in the Vic Country, so he's very deserving second. Louis Taylor, probably one of our most classy players. If anyone watched him play, you'd say he's got all the skills, all the talent. Probably tipped to go right up there in the draft as well. So obviously 2 great players there.
Yep. It's also great to see a few of next year's players also make the top 10. Who's excited you? Who do you think will really fill in your shoes, which, you know, were pretty big ones to fill after this season?
I think the one that's excited me most is probably Paddy McCartan. He's really come a long way, especially in the state games, if anyone watched those. And the other one that's just popped up is Bill Beards, who had a really good second half of the year, which is good.
One more looking into the future. Obviously, this year you were the first Falcons captain to win a Best and Fairest since Chris Lynch in 2008. Who do you reckon will be captain next year?
I've got a few little tips. I think Pat McCartan, I think will be a good choice, or one of the 19s, maybe Sam Russell, I think will be a good choice. I think there's plenty that would be very capable. Yeah.
Well, Al, I reckon it's a very hard act to follow. Nevertheless, I want to thank you for joining News Geelong today.
Okay, thanks, Dado.
Well done, Alex. And as we go to a break, there'll be plenty of sport more around the